What's good, YouTube? Jason back here with another video. Starting today here in Hamilton. I'm back at a very familiar place. It's called Felkus Falls. If you remember, I came here back in autumn and kind of showed you the leaves falling, different colors, and also the waterfall. This is the first time I'm coming back here in the wintertime. It's a snowy day, it's a bit cold. I kind of want to show you some more familiar spots in Hamilton with the waterfalls and show you the differences in the wintertime. It has a very cool waterfall, somewhere you could go take some nice photos. Hope you enjoy this part here in Hamilton. As you can hear, the waterfall is not frozen. A lot of the lakes and waterfalls have now melted and it's a flowing waterfall. It's really cool. Just be careful when you're stepping on this area because all ice here, you don't want to slip and fall. Very dangerous. I want to give you like a really cool view of the waterfall from this angle. That's the other side that you can walk on. It's a really cool area. Beautiful day today. Very sunny. Just enjoy this. Came back to a very familiar place. This is actually the very first place I went to go take some photos back in 2014. That was 8 years ago. It's a place called Albion Falls. They kind of fenced off a lot of the places so you can only see it from a distance. As you can hear, the waterfall isn't frozen no more. From a distance, it sounds really cool and looks beautiful when you get up very close. Although you would have to hike along that road to get down to the very bottom of that waterfall. Kind of dangerous right now because it's slippery. The landscape here is absolutely amazing. Very beautiful, great for photos. The best time to really go to these waterfalls at the very bottom of it would be obviously in summertime, just because a lot of the ice and slippery and you might fall and it's very dangerous. Hope you enjoy the views of Hamilton and Albion Falls. I walked around the falls and I went to the familiar place I went to the last time I came here. There's a little hiking trail on the left side of the falls. This location right now is called Lover's Leap Vista. It's a viewing point of Albion Falls, which is a much closer view and you can get some good photos, but they fenced it off. As I said, all the fencing here is really new. It's because a lot of people had died, fell off of this cliff. This is the best view you can get. Day 2 here back in Hamilton. I'm at a place called Shidoki Falls. The last time I came here was a couple months ago, showing you what it's like in autumn. The last waterfall I showed you wasn't the waterfall that I really wanted to find. It's a much bigger one and you have to walk on this trail. I'm not sure how long it takes to get there. The nature around here, it's not bad. It's very beautiful. Another thing I just remembered right now, the hiking in Ontario is much different than it is in British Columbia. A lot of the times when you're in British Columbia, you're hiking up a bunch of mountains and a lot of steep hills. There aren't any mountains around here to really hike up. It's much easier to hike in Ontario than it is in BC. I kind of laugh at myself a bit when people say hiking is difficult, especially if you live in Ontario in the East Coast. If you go to the West Coast, like even Alberta for example, there's mountains, the Canadian Rockies. Those are much difficult to hike. Until you go to the West Coast of Canada and you experience the hiking there, you can't compare it necessarily to Ontario or wherever you go in the East Coast side. Because I remembered I went on a 7-hour hike in BC with my brother and his friends. It was the longest hike, the most tiring hike. It was the hardest hike I've ever done in my entire life. I would suggest if you love hiking and outdoors, go to BC, go to Alberta. It's the best experience you could ever have. I made it to the spot that I wanted to go to. The waterfall isn't as great as I thought because right now there's not that much water coming through. There's a tunnel at the very top of this cliff that has more water, so it'll probably look better with the waterfall. There's a creek here that hasn't melted yet, probably melting still. And then at the very top here, you have that waterfall. That tunnel right there, at the very top here, a street here, and a trail that you can go through. It's a bit of a hike. You have to go about 10 minutes or so. Once you see a little river at the very bottom of the trail, that's when you know that you reach the waterfall that you want to get to. I would highly suggest not coming here during golden hour, and I would suggest that you come with a group when there's not that much snow, because it's very difficult to see where you're stepping. You don't know if there's ice below. Preferably you should go in the summertime because it's the best time to kind of hike here. You know your directions well. Much easier to get to this location than it would normally be in wintertime because it's very dangerous. Gonna wrap up this video here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, share it, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Do appreciate everyone still supporting me, watching my videos, commenting. Don't forget to follow me on my socials where I post behind the scenes content. The links will be down below. Hope you guys have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you in the next video, and until next time, peace out.